Welcome to Indie by Popular Demand. My name's Shirley Jean. I'm an indie artist, and I'm going to share with you things I wish I had known when I first started. To understand royalties, you have to understand the relationship between royalties and copyright. Copyright is basically ownership of a work of art. It's the exclusive right to reproduce, to publish, to perform, in the case of music, the song. There are two types of copyrights. There is what we call the sound recording copyright. We refer to it as the master. It's the recording of the song. You go to the studio, you record the song, the final product is your master. There's also the songwriting copyright, which is commonly referred to as the publishing copyright. The makeup of the songs, the melody, the lyrics, the musical composition. All of this is part of the songwriting copyright. There are many different types of royalties linked to one or both of the copyrights. You have, for example, anytime your master is used to be reproduced on a CD or cassette. This doesn't really apply to us nowadays, but digital reproduction actually counts and generates mechanical royalties. Neighboring royalties are basically the royalties that are generated anytime your master is played in a public setting. Let's say it's played in a restaurant or in a hotel. This generates neighboring royalties. Performance royalties is anytime your song is performed live. The YouTube royalties, anytime you upload your video on YouTube, there's an ad that comes up before your video plays. Well, Google actually gets paid for that, and it generates royalties for you as well as the copyright holder. Songwriting royalties are actually another thing. Songwriting royalties are automatically given to songwriters. No one else can get those royalties. You have to be the songwriter, and there's nothing anybody can do. Record labels cannot have these royalties. There are organizations in place to collect royalties and to kind of regulate the whole royalty system. They ensure that royalties are collected and distributed accordingly. ASCAP and BMI, for example, in the US, and SOCAN, for example, in Canada. So as you can see, there's a lot to know about royalties. There are many different types of royalties. It's important to understand royalties. And in part 2, I'll be discussing how royalties are distributed, also how they are calculated. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope this information is helpful to you. This was Indie by Popular Demand. My name's Shirley Jean, and I'll see you next time.